Many providers may give you a low monthly fee. However, hidden fees can quickly add up once you implement their services. These charges might not be incorrect, but lead to unexpected costs. Let's uncover how to see the actual costs before you sign on. This is the fourth part of our guide on selecting a payroll provider. Previously, we covered critical topics such as service models and technology aspects. Now, we'll dive into pricing, benefits, and contract terms to help you evaluate providers. Different providers may structure their pricing in contrasting ways. For instance, payroll companies often have a base fee plus costs per employee. Be aware of potential extra charges for various services, such as timekeeping and support. PEOs might charge per employee, a payroll percentage, or a mixed fee structure. Their proposals may bundle various services, including benefits and tech support. It's essential to compare total costs, not just the base fee or rate. Make sure to compile a comprehensive cost comparison. Break down service fees from taxes, benefits, and other charges for clarity. When evaluating providers, ask crucial questions to uncover costs. Inquire if there are fees associated with implementation. Ask about any monthly minimum charges present. Check if terminated employees factor into your billing. Verify if there's a fee for necessary tax forms like W-2s. Confirm whether off-cycle payrolls are part of the service. Check if costs for payroll corrections are included. Inquire about assistance for handling tax notices. Ask if integrations are free or come with additional costs. See if HR consultations are included in the service. Confirm if rates could rise during your contract. Ask about the notice period for any potential price increases. Ensure you will get detailed invoices for transparency. Remember, the cheapest option isn't always the best value. The aim is to know what services you are really paying for. When assessing a PEO, consider more than just the monthly premium for medical plans. Examine the details of medical plans, such as coverage and costs. Make sure covered doctors and medications include your employees' needs. Don't forget to evaluate benefits like dental, vision, and retirement too. Clarify the fate of benefits if you part ways with the PEO. Determine if employees will have to change their plans later. Find out if any deductibles would reset with a new plan. Understand who manages coverage obligations if needed. See if employees can keep any voluntary benefits afterward. Changes in benefits can greatly impact employees' experiences, even if they save costs. When workers' compensation is part of the package, seek details beyond just the rate. Verify relevant details, such as the insurance carrier and claims process. Inquire if the rates are stable for a set duration. Understand the process for reporting workplace injuries and claim management. Check if you can access claims info after leaving the provider. Higher-risk businesses should consult insurance experts for thorough coverage reviews. The sales proposal shows what the provider aims to offer. The service agreement details what the provider is obligated to deliver. Examine the terms covering renewal, cancellation, annual increases, and liability. Find out the protocol if the provider makes an error. Confirm whether the provider will fix any mistakes they make. Ask if they will cover penalties due to their errors. Look for any limits to their liability regarding errors. Any verbal commitments must be in the final agreement. It's essential to know how to exit the relationship before you start. Check if you can download payroll and employee records easily. Ask about the format in which records will be provided. Inquire how long you will have access to the system after termination. Find out if they'll charge for access to historical records. Determine who is responsible for final tax filings. Know the notice period needed for termination. Selecting a provider shouldn't only depend on how easy it is to start. You must also comprehend how the relationship will conclude. Use consistent standards to assess each provider. Consider using a scorecard to analyze each provider effectively. Allocate 20% for accuracy in payroll and tax compliance. Another 20% can focus on customer service quality. Assign 15% for technology and integration capabilities. Similarly, give 15% for implementation efficiency and training. Dedicate 10% towards assessing cybersecurity and protection measures. Also, allot 10% to evaluate overall costs involved. Lastly, give 10% for flexibility in contracts and termination terms. Adjust these percentages based on your specific business priorities. For multi-state companies, tax administration may hold more weight. Rapidly growing businesses may focus on technology and scalability. Companies leaving providers may prioritize account management quality. Involve key representatives from various departments for comprehensive evaluation. Before making a decision, ensure the provider can address key questions. Clarify which services come included and which incur extra charges. Know who will be overseeing your account directly. Ask how urgent concerns are prioritized and managed. Check who takes charge of filing and depositing taxes. Ensure there's a method to verify tax deposits made. Understand the provider's protocol for handling errors. Inquire about the security measures for safeguarding employee data. Ask if independent security reports are accessible. Learn how the provider validates and manages your data. Check if they will run a parallel payroll for verification. Confirm which integrations are available for your systems. Request similar customer references for assessment. Inquire about the data retrieval process after contract ends. Know the terms for cancellation and termination beforehand. Understand which companies might not align with the provider. A reliable provider will openly discuss their strengths and limitations. Picking a payroll provider involves more than just technology considerations. It's about operations, financials, compliance, security, and employee experience. Start by clearly defining your business needs. Comprehend the service model thoroughly. Ensure you verify all tax procedures are in order. Investigate the provider's financial control measures. Be sure to test their technology effectively. Assess their customer service levels thoroughly. Carefully examine the implementation plan proposed. Conduct a total cost comparison to clarify expenses. Always read the fine print of the agreement before signing. Choosing the best provider isn't about size or cheapest options. It's about finding a provider that meets your unique business needs consistently. If this series was helpful, subscribe to PEO-Payroll-Experts for more insights. Share this video with business owners reevaluating payroll or PEO services. We aim to empower business owners with the right questions to make informed decisions.